Networking component number 10, future growth. How do you continue to grow your business and income potential by networking? Well, people will do more business with you when they, number 1, see you often. Number 2, know that you are resourceful and helpful. And 3, stay in touch with them on a regular basis, whether that's by phone, email, social media, or in person. Following a networking event, nurture your new contacts and prospects immediately. Follow up with them to develop these new business relationships that you just added to your portfolio. Prioritizing leads and prospects. Number 1, sort your leads into 3 distinct categories: hot, warm, and cold. Hot. These are the people whom you have arranged to contact because your contacts want information and you are optimistic about creating a business relationship with them. Makes sense. Warm? These are the people who potentially could do business with you in the future, but you have no strong reason to contact them immediately. Cold? These are the people whom you have no direct connection with and who probably cannot provide you with a service or a product that you need, and you might not be able to help them either. Doesn't say you didn't try. Number 2, take action with these leads and prospects that you just met. Hot. Contact each person and arrange to meet them for a more fact-finding meeting, whether it's on the phone or in person. Drop off some information if requested. Send some via email if they asked for it. Personal deliveries. Make a good impression all the time. Above all, get the appointment, be creative, and meet them. Warm leads and prospects. You might send an email to these people, reminding them of what you talked about. Stay focused on the highlights and benefits your product and/or service could offer them. Look for commonalities in your business to establish a comfort level as you begin the process of developing your new business relationships. Cold leads and prospects. While there may be no reason to enter these leads into your database, you never know when one of your friends, customers, clients, or contacts could use their help. So for that reason, choose to enter them now or not at all. Organizing your business cards and leads. Again, organize your leads, prospects, business cards that you've categorized by potential customer, affiliate referral partner, vendor, general, friend, fill in the blank. Follow up on the first 2 as soon as possible. Don't wait. Follow up immediately. Has this ever happened to you? You meet someone at a professional meeting, exchange cards, and suggest that you follow up with each other. Then you neglect to make the call. 2 weeks later, even the note you wrote on the back of the business card doesn't trigger your memory. It is important to follow up immediately, certainly within 24, 48, 72 hours or sooner, while the person and the conversation are current in your minds. Don't waste time. Follow up only with contacts you met and are interested in working with unless someone gives you a referral. Don't skip a beat. Make that call. Put each other that you met into your database and then send a personalized note or a message via phone, email, or text. Keep it short and professional to trigger their memory. Suggest a meeting to further discuss the possibilities of doing business together. Something as simple as getting together for lunch or coffee is absolutely an ideal first step. If you're serious about a business appointment, suggest a meeting soon after your introduction to discuss your proposal. Be prepared with details to discuss how you both will benefit from the venture you suggest. Options for follow-up. Number 1, follow up with a simple email. An email is an expedient way to make a connection with someone that you hope to continue speaking with. Ask the person to recommend a good time to meet over the next few days. Generally, people will be pleased to hear from you, and hopefully you beat them to it. It shows interest and earnest. Why? How many people do you know that really make the time to follow up with their contacts after they met them at an event? Like none. As soon as you get home or back to the office following a networking event, choose 3 to 5 people that you'd like to contact because you believe there's a potential for business, ideas, soundboarding, friendship, who knows. Send them an email to let them know it was a pleasure meeting them and that you'd like to continue your discussion following the networking event. Here's a suggested email message format. Dear so-and-so, it was a pleasure meeting you last night at fill in the blank networking event. I particularly enjoyed our conversation regarding fill in the blank. We have a lot in common. I'd like to continue our discussion on fill in the blank. Would lunch or a meeting at one of our offices work best for you? Let me know what works best time-wise, and we'll get together. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Best regards, your name. Now you can see how simple it is to send a quick note like that. If you are sending an email or personal note, why not attach the photograph of you and the other person from the event? Would that make a great impression? You did take a photo of the two of you, right? You took a lot of photos of a lot of people. Exactly. Number 2, follow up with a message you might send to them via social media. Do they have a LinkedIn account or a Facebook account? Can you find them and connect with them? Or friend them on Facebook? Like their fan page and then send them a message such as, "Hey, it was a pleasure meeting you last night at the networking event. I particularly enjoyed talking to you about, and I'm very interested in continuing that conversation. Got time for a phone call this week? Let me know what works best for you. Your name." People are pleasantly surprised when they hear from people that they met at networking events because no one ever follows up. Well, only a handful ever do. Not you. You always make sure you continue to grow your new friendships and prospects, right? Absolutely. Number 3, follow up with a telephone call. Even if you've already sent them an email or you contacted them on social media, follow up with a phone call to the key people that you met and that you want to keep it personal and keep it going. These calls are not sales calls. You're just checking in to determine if they too would be interested in doing business with you based on your discussion at the networking event. You might want to do business with them, but they might not want to do business with you. Either way, you'll never know unless you call. So here's a sample script that you could use when contacting someone by telephone, having met them while networking. "Hi. Hey, this is your name. How are you? Yeah, we met last night at the networking event. Hey, yeah, it was a pleasure meeting you too. Hey, is this a good time to call? I want to talk to you about your company or some of the things that we discussed at the networking event. Based on what you shared with me, I thought it would be a great idea that we..." and proceed to talk about business. It's that easy. Number 4, follow up by signing up to receive their online newsletter, their e-zine, or subscribe to their podcast or YouTube or other channel. Contact the individuals personally by email or telephone to let them know that you'll be in contact with them. Take an interest in people that you network with by signing up to receive their content, whether it's audio, video, or a newsletter online, etc. It gives you a frame of reference when you can speak to them. Showing interest in others with action can lay the foundation for excellent business opportunities to come. "Hi, it's your name. I met you at last night's networking event. I just subscribed to your video channel so I can get your videos when they come out. I look forward to what I can learn. I'm also interested in discussing the material that I gave you at the event, and I know it complements what you do. So hey, would you like to schedule a time for us to talk about all that potential? Would you prefer to meet in person or cover this on the phone?" Number 5, follow up by purchasing one of their products from their website. Maybe the person you met also wrote a book. Why not buy the book, read it, and comment about it with the author on the phone? Or offer a review of the book and give positive feedback. This could be done with a service too. You could subscribe to their service, you could purchase their product, and give a testimonial. "Hi, this is your name. Hey, I bought your book and I read it. Whoa, great material. Would you be interested in having lunch with me to discuss in more details the ideas that I have for exploring ways we can work together? What day or time works best for you?" Great. Hey, if we meet and if I bring your book, will you autograph it? Hey, thanks a lot. All right, great. See you Wednesday. Number 6, follow up by joining their affiliate program. This is another great way to contact people after you just met them. Join their affiliate program so you both can make money. Awesome. "Hey, it's your name. We met last night at the networking event. I was reviewing your website and thought my customers might be interested in your products or services, so I signed up to become one of your affiliates. I'll be making an announcement about your products or services to my list next week that will include a reference to your website through my affiliate link. I believe we're going to be making some money. I'd like to interview you too. Would that be possible before I send your link to my list? Then suggest a time that you both can talk and set up that interview. If you take a genuine interest in others, they're going to take an interest in you. If you can generate business for them, money for them, that gives them more incentive to work with you. Other ways to grow your business into the future by networking? Serve on charity boards, local organizations, business associations, social groups, and attend more networking events. Start your own networking group. Create an account over on meetup.com or use eventbrite.com for event registrations to promote your event. Invite people to bring someone new each week to share ideas, share stories, trade phone numbers, and refer business. Build new friendships. Charge a small fee or conduct free events because you value the potential of the contacts that you're going to make. Turn all meetings and events into networking opportunities. You knew that one, right? Don't think twice about distributing your business cards, your postcards, your books, your flyers, whatever you got to hand out to people. Stick it in their hand when appropriate. Stay in touch always. There are several ways to maintain contact with people you meet after networking events. When you get home, enter their name, phone number, address for all the people that you met into your contact database. If you have their permission, you could put them on your mailing list to receive information about you and your products and services on a regular basis. This is a good marketing tactic, especially when a person isn't quite ready for an initial proposal to, let's talk about how we can work together. Instead, this lets them get to know you over time. This keeps them in the loop with what you're up to, and when ready, they'll reach out to you. Out of sight, out of mind. Don't allow too much time to pass you by after meeting new contacts. Out of sight really is out of mind. If you can't schedule a meeting within a week of meeting them, at least send the individual a text or an email letting them know you're looking forward to talking with them soon and making an appointment to meet. Don't leave scheduling that important appointment up to the other person. No, that's your job, to ensure you two meet. Like destiny, never let anyone control yours. You take the reins and make sure you both meet up or have that phone call. Besides, this goes a long way to you respecting your time and controlling the calendar. It's a good thing. Make periodic calls and send messages and emails to check in. When too much time has elapsed and you haven't heard from a contact, place another call or send a message online or maybe an email with a note to the effect that you're just checking in to see how they're doing. Keep it short, but keep it genuine. Ask if you can be of any assistance to them. Recommend a meeting time if it seems like you've piqued their interest in them wanting to meet you. Hey, how are things? I haven't spoken with you in a while, and I wanted to check in. Hey, I hope everything's going good. What's new and exciting in your world that you can share? I'm all ears. This is your chance to update the person with what you've been doing. Reconnect and watch business pick up again. Seek out those you've helped in the past that you know should be pleased to get a call or an email and receptive to renewing your business relationship. Reach out to all your past clients for follow-up. Who knows what new opportunities you might find? They might need you again, and they appreciate hearing from you. They might have a new lead for you. They might just be glad you thought enough to call. Who knows when a new lead or a sale or a request for assistance won't develop in the near future. Periodically reconnect with your network. Don't be a stranger. Call or email key contacts with an update about your recent projects, about what you're up to, and what you're looking to accomplish. Continue to build your database of contacts, manage it well, stay in touch, follow up often, and never stop networking. Your business depends on it, as does theirs. Treat your best relationships like gold. These people could be the lifeblood of your business. They may be contacting you with referrals, new business, leads, tips. Who knows? Treat them like gold. Stay in touch. Try to remember dates that are important to them, such as their birthdays, anniversaries, holidays, etc. Organize your own networking group. Have you attended many networking groups or events and you're ready to have your own? Can you make any improvements on what you've observed? Why not consider hosting your own networking event? With a little planning, you too can be successful at setting up an opportunity to connect with other business owners or those of like mind and passion. Hey, here's what you do. Number 1, decide on a name or a theme for your networking event so you can invite people who too can benefit from getting together at your event. Once you have a name for it, you might consider registering a domain name for it. A website. I did. When I came up with Time to Network, I went and registered the domain name for it, www.timetonetwork.com. You might also create a fan page on Facebook for it. For sure, you'll want a place online where you can upload photos and video and share who came to the event, topics, posts, articles, you name it. Until you build a website, why not forward or redirect that domain name you just registered and forward it to your Facebook fan page, because you can get that going right away and pretty easily. I've done that before and it works great. Number 2, find a location for the event. It could be a restaurant, a cafe, a hotel room, a conference room, even your home or an office. Keep it professional, of course. Inquire about the costs of renting a meeting room and the potential for maybe supplying a little bit of food and beverage, at least water. Some shared meeting spaces are completely empty after 5 p.m. or even on the weekends and will allow you to use their space if you subscribe to their monthly service, which can be anywhere between $50 and $500 a month. But if you conduct more than one event per month, maybe this can be worth it. And feel free to just start somewhere, because with time, somebody who comes to the event might say, hey, I've got the perfect space for this. Why don't you use my conference room at my office building? It's free after 5 p.m. and I can book it once a week or twice a month and it's no charge to us. See what I'm talking about? Number 3, should you charge a fee to attend your event? Well, it's your call. However, if you plan to charge attendees, keep the fee between $10 and $20 per person. Maybe $5. The point is make it affordable so people go. Don't price them out of not coming. Free is best even if you are providing some type of, refreshments or something like that. Money also filters out the looky-loos, the freebie takers. Put some skin in the game. That's what you're really making people do. And plus, you're just covering your costs. And if you provide great value and people love coming to the events, hey, it's going to be worth it. Now, if you do decide on a price, you can sell tickets to your event from your website by using eventbrite.com. Eventbrite.com to collect the money and send out receipts and directions to those who register, as well as calendar notifications for every event that you conduct. You can also instruct the attendees to bring the receipt that they got in the email to the event as proof of registration, which can be either on their phone or a printout. If you use Eventbrite, you can also generate a list from all of those who registered to assist you with at-the-door registration and administrative needs. Kind of cool. Number 4, make an announcement on your website or social media and ask others to do the same to their list. Give yourself about 1 to 2 weeks out to promote your event. Do not tell people that you're having an event Tuesday, in 2 days, or whatever. No one's going to show up with such short notice. We need to allow people time, at least a week, to plan ahead so that they can attend the event. The more time you give people, the more people can schedule to come. Plus, remind them a few days before the event and the day of the event. Hey, don't forget, tonight we're meeting at. See you there. Trust me, a good little percentage is going to be grateful that you sent them that reminder. Another tip is to post a list of all the people who are planning to attend your event, plus their website addresses on your website or their social media contact links. Encourage your soon-to-be attendees to review the list before they attend to help them put their networking plans together. Hey, look who's coming to the event. Check out their websites. Come with questions and ideas for ways that you can work together. What a great way for your guests to break the ice easier and faster by knowing who already is coming to the event. They're really not strangers when they show up. It's kind of like, hey, I've been wanting to talk to you. I was at your website. I read your bio. I read what you do. Tell me about what it is that you got going on. I want to know. Number 5, when you host your own networking event, spend most of that time working the crowd. Make contact with every attendee. Ensure that everyone's having a good time. This is your networking event, and it's important that you meet everyone. Introduce new people that just arrived to those who are already there. Make the most of your position at the top and keep the networking momentum going. If you spot somebody who's kind of alone, not really able to, they're not moving around the room a lot, they're a little shy, you go right over to them and say, hey, let me take you around the room. I'll introduce you to some people. They'd really like that. Also, in your message out, you might say, people, when you come to my event, come right to me. I want to know that you arrived. And that's kind of cool. It gives people a little bit of a purpose, something to do. As soon as they get to the event, they walk through the doors, they beeline it right to you. Hey, Bart, I just wanted to let you know that I came. I'm here. I brought my friend. Oh, yeah, we're here. We can't wait to meet everybody else. All right, great, George. All right, well, hey, take a seat or go get some refreshments over there. We're going to get started in about 10 minutes. Number 6, have a table so attendees can display their products, their flyers, their business cards, their books, anything that they got going on. Encourage people to bring them to share and promote and network within the group. This takes a little bit of the edge off people like, can I talk about what I do? I don't know the best way. Well, here's the best way. See that table? Put your stuff there. Because when people have a break from the event, they're just taking a little time off from yakety yak. They're going to get some water. Maybe they're checking their phone for messages or something. They're going to walk over to that table. And they're going to look around, and they're going to see something that might interest them. And then they're going to take a look at the photograph on that business card. Remember your photograph on the business card? They're going to take a look at that photo and go, hey, I need this service. Oh, here's the person that provides it. Their photo's on the business card. I'm going to look around. Oh, there they are. I'm going to go over there and talk to that person. Hey, I was over at the table and I picked up your card. Yeah. And can you tell me about what you do? I really need your help. Anyhow, you get the idea. Having a table specific for people to bring their stuff and showcase it. Number 7, after the event is over, contact everyone who attended personally, by phone or by email. Ask them to share feedback regarding the event and any tips for improvement. Once you receive their positive responses, share them on your website on that event page. Have people post on your Facebook fan page what a great time they had. Have them upload their own photos and video. All of this will help encourage others to come to future events. Lastly, always stay in touch. However you communicate with new contacts, it's good to have weekly or bi-monthly communication with them. Whether it's by email, webinar, teleseminar, new videos, new podcast episodes, whatever. Stay in touch. Out of sight, out of mind. Don't be a stranger. Your ongoing communications update your network with what you're doing and keeps you at the forefront of their mind as much as possible. Networking is about leveraging your business and your personal connections to bring you a regular supply of new leads, contacts, friends, sales, and business. To be successful at networking, you got to be proactive. Challenge yourself to find new opportunities to network that you might not have considered before. In doing so, you will be making an invaluable investment in the steady growth of your business and in your life, as well as the business and lives of others.